bruge. Lad os se her. To tungsten. Har vi det? Ja, to af dem her. Og Barbara skal vi bruge en. Copper. Det er hvad vi har af ham der. En. Go. Der kan vi sætte en mod mere på hjelmen her. Det er det, vi skal have gjort. Ballistic shield. Okay. Så bliver hjelmen lidt tungere.
Fine work. Bet it'll stand up to some punishment. I could really bend your ear when you got a moment.
Okay, det kan man så ikke. Kan jeg godt se. Jeg har faktisk kun én mod på gangen her. Jeg synes 2. Ned på 86. Og 2. Explosive shield. Heavy shielding. Gravity. Det kan vi ikke sætte på. Hvem vores taske? Og mod. Extra captivity. Jeg vil bruge 5 polymer. Ja, 5 polymer skal vi bruge. Polymer. Og vi har fundet så mange ting. Fem af dem. Halløj TV TikTok. Booster pack. Energy medic. Hazard protection. Den bliver faktisk bedre. Det er lige før vi skal sætte den på i stedet for. Thermal, compressive, radiation og airborne. Stiger den også lidt level. Secondary rolls. Tech. Jeg aner ikke engang, hvad det er. 20.000 credit. Og roll. Det er Michelle. Men den der energy 60.000, mand. Er det seriøst? Ved jeg, med dyrt at lave det her? Men den første der kunne vi godt smide på. Jeg aner ikke, om jeg har det der. Jeg har de her ting der. Okay. Det er coolant. Det er sgu ikke mere her. Lidt latterligt, at man ikke har de andre mods, man kan se på, at man har lavet dem. Nå, lad os lige prøve at se her. Resources. En så topic. Har vi noget der? En så topic. Coolant. Vi skal bruge en af. Kører. Dem har vi 9 af. Vi kan bruge 1 af. Bio. To af dem. Og lead. To. Så jeg collecter noget mere af det her. På dem. Det var vores legendære taske. Ah, det kan vi ikke. Det skal være level 3. Den går ikke. Medic. Det var level 2. Energy resistance. Physical resistance upgrade. Yes. I think we eat level 1. Hvad med vores ballistic? Jeg kom på 53. Den er på 37. En dragt på. Ballistic shielding. Jeg tror, vi skal have den der på. Tag nogle steder her. Så tager vi den her på. Det kan vi ikke. Den er level 2. Level 3. Balls. Så bliver det epic. Det er ikke rigtig sæt. Hvis vi har vores inventory. Den er heller ikke så god. Der. Hvis vi har vores... Altså 10.000 er jo ikke så meget. Det er jo allerede epic, jo.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
Vi gør det der lidt bedre. Det skal nok tasken, vi skal ændre på der. Det er nok den, der gør det meste. Måske vi skal finde en taske. Vi har noget andet lilla. Eller hvad, kan vi gå ned og så roll måske? Ja, så bliver den kun. Den bliver bedre der. Men det bliver ikke bedre der. Vi skal finde en park, der egentlig er... Har vi nogen her, der egentlig er bedre? Den er ikke ret god. Det er noget, der beskytter os på noget. De der, de faktisk... De skal være. Ja, det er værre. Jeg holder den her på, så får den en opgradering. Jeg vil give en opgradering, den her. Og den er på 72. Andre tasker på. Jeg har den der. Okay, så vi opgraderer lige tasken. Og 70, 80 og 88. Yes. Advanced. Nu. Vi prøver lige, så vi kan finde en hjelm. Noget andet hjelm, der egentlig kan hjælpe lidt med det der. Nej, vi har ikke nogen ordentlig hjelm. Så det skal vi også over have fundet. Er du klar til at spille? Ja, måske det er om en times tid derinde. Så kan vi nok godt. Spacesuit, smid lige den her af. Holder vi den, holder vi også. Appeal. Ammo. Jeg kan ikke bruge. Heller ikke den der. Det kan vi også godt lægge af. Ja, der smider vi af igen. Jeg har mange ting på mig. Medpacks. Milk. Hvad er der på os? Det kan bare være inden klokken 1, hvornår får jeg besøg med mig. Ja, okay. Der har jeg lige lidt tid nu. Pack. Vi skal lige prøve et nyt fly nemlig. Vi lige har bygget. Jeg er faktisk ude at have fundet en masse ting her. Okay. Vi skal over til... Hvad fanden var det, mand? Vi skal finde den der moonjumper. Se, han sagde, at vi havde plads til rigtig mange ting nu.
Appreciate it when you're able.
Jeg kan godt se, at det har ændret sig en lille smule. Inventory. 2280 ting kan vi have endnu ombord. Det er egentlig okay. Det er egentlig okay. Jeg prøver at lave en vej i går. Det gjorde jeg heller ikke galt, fordi jeg er åbenbart... Jeg var bare givet i det. Jeg skal nok hjælpe dig. Men nu har vi kun én sti i midten der. Det er fint. Ja, og 4 sengepladser. Det var også det, vi skulle bruge. Og bad. Herovre.
Something you need?
Se bare... Og vi skrider herfra. Take off.
Let's put this bird into space.
Det bliver fedt fly nu. Må vi se, hvis vi kommer i kamp, om vi kan smadre dem der.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
Build offline. Sætter den der lidt ned. Den der, så har det lige meget. Nå, vi skal finde den planet der. Vi skal tilbage igen nemlig. Vi skal finde vores moonjumper. Lad os lige prøve at se, hvad vi kan finde her.
Landing initiated. Watch your flaring.
Yeah, some people go their whole...
Detected hostile flight.
Oh my god, de kommer allerede. Extreme cold. Og det er derfor fra Frostbite. Det er koldt, mand.
Hey, my friend here gonna teach you manners.
Er du sindssygt, hvad vi er under angreb? hostile. Jeg næsten brugt anvendt skud, mand.
Don't need a gun to take you.
Må jeg vande op? We out of here. Jamen det gik da fantastisk. Not. Kom nu.
Never let a carcass go.
Der er samme masse af det her.
Appreciate it, Chad.
Nu har vi taget dem.
I must confess, the hum of a grav drive makes me feel alive.
Og nok mange af dem. Okay. Warning. Sorry, weather sick. Shelter immediately. It's depleted. Så det er ikke så godt, når det er for koldt område. Hvad har vi på os nu? 58, det skal vi have smidt af. Det ligger vi af med det samme. Resources. Okay, så det er der, du får de der ting derfra. Righty then. Vi er nødt til at køre. Okay, lad os se, om vi kan køre af. Den er svær at styre, mand. Vi fik frostbite. Det er alt for koldt her, mand. Det er ikke noget, vi ikke kan hive. We're enemies. Eller hvad? Bliver de friendly? De friendly?
It's hard to stay informed out here, but I've learned not to miss it. I thought help would never come, but here you are. Dangerous creatures are wandering through and disrupting efforts to establish our settlement. Someone will get hurt if they aren't dealt with soon. Could you take care of them for us? The lair isn't far from here. Thank you. Stay safe out there.
But can we get some
I used
ammunition?
to work for Ryujin Industries. Boy, am I glad to be out of the rat race.
In here? No, I cannot. No, we cannot. Oh?
I offered to sell you some supplies, but I'm on the clock for someone behind the desk.
What now, Sam?
You know, traveling with you has been something else. But the best part is when we're charting course for the next jump. I never feel at home planetside. How about you? And for you, being on a ship must be like being home. See, the people I don't get are the ones who never go anywhere. They stay in their own hometown, they just live and die there. There's a whole galaxy full of wonder and things you could never imagine. How can they be satisfied with one tiny sliver of it? I mean, right? I think everyone should at least get out once. Go someplace, meet people. Get out of your comfort zone so you can really see that the worlds are more than just little issues and bickering. There's a mess of ugly out there, but my God, there's grandeur, too. That helps you understand how this crazy place fits together. I want to be the code that finds something deep out there. Solomon got us here in a big way. I'd like to discover something that moves people. Makes them feel just a bit of what I feel when I jump systems. And not knowing what's next.
Uh-oh.
Always keep them guessing. You know, it's funny, as much as Jacob, my dad, cashes in on the family name, he's got no adventure in him. And I get it. It's dangerous, sometimes scary out there. But that's what exploration is. Going off the map and seeing if there truly be dragons. I couldn't ask for better company.
Prospect get worse. Uh-oh. It's not good. It's not good at all.
I'm proud of what we've built here. Not everyone wants to live in Fashion City.
We cannot stay here. Need to get back to at the Centurio. Commercial district. Need to get this fixed. We cannot stay in that area. Too cold. It's way too cold.
The public face of the United Colonies.
Yeah, we need to fix that. That's not good. Crippled. We need to find the doctor. We need to find him. Then let's do some missions. We definitely need better suits.
Should you find yourself in need, medical supply. Welcome to... So, what brings... My goodness, you're in quite a state. All right, we'll clean things up. I can't say...
I will not go back
Good
there
as
again.
new.
Medical
Well, you certainly come
supplies.
to the-
Let's see what you have. If you have any ship parts. You have med packs. Snake oil. Don't need
May
that.
you remain in good health.
Then we need some ammunition. Spend all our bullets there. Ammo. That, we have that there. We need ammunition.
There's something to be... There's nothing. I'm sure we can...
We don't have no more weapons, but we need ammo. I tick. And Ultra Mech.
I'm sure you already... Only the finest...
Yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need.
Any day you make it through is... No, that's it then.
Okay. Want to talk to this guy again? We need to go to this district. Go here.
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again. Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but I don't quite have all the information I need. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Truly. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening. That's a very reductive and borderline insulting way of looking at things. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response. I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible, and that's very, very bad news.
We will go to do something fast.
My thoughts precisely.
Okay.
Now, as of yet, there has been no response. And clearly, none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the leaders of Aquila City. Nice. Short-sighted and ill-advised, in my opinion. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time. The end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years. Clever, but no, not necessarily. The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city.
Okay.
If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch.
So you want me to steal that?
I knew you would understand. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss Kassler, I'm told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason and assist our cause. All right, off you go. We don't have any time to waste.
Where did we get that from? Okay, down this area. No, I think that was wrong. Let's go to the lobby first. Lobby first and talk to the commander there.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
It don't say anything like...
Yes? You needed something? The Vanguard exam? Just press the option for the Vanguard Orientation Hall in the elevator. Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
There you go. Okay. Thank you very much for that. Oh, now you can see I've been here.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
What a load of UC propaganda. Still, can't imagine it.
Let's get it. Get what he need.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
Finally, the UC deigns to acknowledge the Free Star Collective.
The Free Star Collective was initially founded in 2188, when the citizens of Aquila banded together with the pleasure city of Neon in mutual defense. But in 2194, after the deployment of a UC medical star station in orbit around their world, the citizens of Narion also requested to join the collective. The resulting rise in tensions between the Free Star Collective and UC culminated in the settled system's first intergalactic conflict, the Narion War. Despite a decisive victory by the UC, the colonies permitted the citizens of Narion to join the collective, forming the basis for the fiercely independent union that persists to this day.
What is this? Okay.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Free Star, UC, of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC. Few settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than in the midst of the colony war. A different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian.
I'm going to be
a newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort. Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph.
Nej, jeg skal ikke spille frem i dag. Ikke i dag.
Threat to all human settled worlds. Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen.
Jeg vil lige gøre den plant der.
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one
That's also pretty cool.
earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the
Så de
UC,
har vagter på det hele her.
Vanguard is the United Colonies volunteer.
Get it. ships.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation.
So this is how the UC trains their pilots. Interesting.
Så vi hopper lige herind.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Thank you very much.
New targets active. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier
always try to defeat us.
Repair ship.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
current, but I cannot damage them. Start it again. Yeah, just to start the simulator again.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuala to receive your final results and your probation of...
I will try it again. I will try it one more time. I know I can
Welcome
do this.
back. The goal of this examination remains the same. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. Defeat 3 tiers of opponents to complete the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active. New targets active.
the
for mange jo.
results. Or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
We'll just try again.
Shut it down.
So 5 is the last. Okay. So we need to save our ship parts to the last.
Welcome back. The goal of this examination remains the same. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. Defeat 3 tiers of opponents to complete the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
And that's 5 in total.
New targets active.
Target defeated.
That was fast.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
Target defeated. Target defeated.
Goodbye.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded.
Yep, that's
Tier
the
2
streamer.
reached.
There.
Initiating Tier 3.
3. The AI.
New targets active.
Hvad det kommer herfra?
Engine failure detected. Calculating intercept vectors. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
One.
New targets active.
godt.
You won't defeat us.
Hvorfor gør den det der, mand?
This is futile.
Nej. Det er også svært at komme bagved dem.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You
Nå,
may proceed
der
to the
smasker de mig
hatch
sgu
to
igen.
log your results. Or restart
Det
the
er med
exam
svært at komme
simulation's
bagved hele
control
tiden,
room.
når de er så mange, og de flyver rundt sådan der. Det er jo, altså... Du skal jo være ekstremt heldig for at kunne... altså, den skyder jo mega langsomt, når først den er blevet ramt et par gange, det her lorteskib her. Det er jo helt vildt så langsomt, den lige pludselig skyder. Hvad skal vi tage fra? Skal vi tage...
Welcome back. The goal of this examination remains the same. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. Defeat 3 tiers of opponents to complete the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Så se, man kan ramme dem der ordentligt.
New targets active.
Sådan der, så vi smadrer 30 skibe.
Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating tier 2.
Nu kan vi stjæle nogle andre skibe. Jeg skal helst have dem, når de kommer imod mig jo.
New targets active.
Så er en god til, at vi gemmer vores...
You must be able to do better than that.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3.
Jeg kan helst have dem lige, når de kommer imod mig.
New targets active.
Der kommer en her. Hvor tæt på.
Target defeated.
Det er monstersvært.
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to report your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
Kom så. Kom så. Hvor kommer de fra?
New targets active.
Kommer imod mig. Han laver faktisk pænt meget skade på det her.
Propulsion systems down.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4
svært.
New targets active.
Svært.
This is futile.
4 mod 1, mand. Altså, jeg har ikke en chance. Jeg kan ikke gøre noget.
Target defeated.
Nej, jeg kan ikke få lov til at... Jeg gerne vil. I done.
Halting simulation.
Fuck, det er latterligt, mand.
You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results.
De er simpelthen...
Or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Fuck, brænde mig, mand. Dem der. Hvad er det, der går galt her? Hvad fanden går det galt? Med det sidste skib der, skyder jeg ikke hårdt nok, eller...
Shut it down.
Det var da utroligt, mand. Det er svært, når først der kommer sådan nogle Tier 4 skib, der, eller 5 skib, så
Welcome back.
det er
The
fucking
goal of
svært,
this
mand.
examination remains the same. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. Defeat 3 tiers of opponents to complete the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Stopper det eddermame.
New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2.
Og vi kan godt lave lidt mere skade, så.
New targets active.
Target defeated.
Det er lort, mand.
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active.
Target defeated. Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may
Yeah,
now
buddy.
exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score. Or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers.
Hvor kommer de fra? Have to be ready.
New targets active.
Så kommer de selvfølgelig bag den her. Det var ikke så fedt. bare så gerne foran.
Target defeated.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 4 reached. Initiating Tier 5.
Ja, kun. Det er fordi, vi bliver skadet så meget.
New targets active.
Og så er der de oppe, der skyder. Ikke så meget. Fuck det lort der.
You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results.
Det
restart the
kan man
exam
ikke.
from the simulation's control terminal.
Det er nok lavet til, at man ikke kan gøre det. I maybe need to afford. Så kan vi hoppe noget roguecraft lige om lidt her. fandme svært, det der, mand. Men vi klarede da 30. Vi fik da vores pilot skill, tror jeg faktisk. Ikke det? Jo. Nu kan vi sådan set stjæle klasse C-skib.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions? Ah, so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? I like the fire, applicant. Let's get into it. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. Two traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Clear tier 5, huh? Damn impressive. I swear they start cheating at that level, but the techs claim it's fair. Either way, you've got the skills the Navy needs.
I wonder how good I'd score. Nothing like a little friendly competition.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 5 years. You showed real potential in there. We want to make sure you're fighting on our side. Even authorized me to offer you a bonus in addition to your signing advance.
Just think, in 5 short years, you can live under the UC boot. Gee whiz, where do I sign up?
Sounds like you're just the type of pilot the Vanguard's looking for.
Huh?
If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First, though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
Lash yourself to the UC for a handful of credits. Not a choice one can make lightly.
I couldn't agree more, friend. But it's also not a choice we force anyone to make either. We only want people who are willing to commit. Are you ready for that?
Of course.
Fantastic. Then just follow me.
Men der er også meget snak. Jeg kan ikke bare lige quit det her. Efter det her, så saver jeg lige at hoppe ud i Roadcraft. Hvad skal vi her? Der er ikke lidt box. Du ved godt, hvor man laver online-spil, ikke også, Daniel? I Roadcraft.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities? And to uphold the values of the Vanguard. Honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy. Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission.
So du skal starte et co-op game.
What is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repairs.
Nej, du skal starte et co-op
ensure anyone
game.
present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there.
Var du på Xbox egentlig?
Supra et Ultra.
Jeg gav mig 15.600 kredit. Thank you very much. Be safe. Jamen det PC. Jeg kan lige prøve at se her. Hvad er det? Skal vi prøve at se her, når jeg går ud. Jeg laver lige en stream af Roadcraft. Jeg lukker lige spillet ned, og så starter jeg en ny stream.